And good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, from beautiful Braemar Arena and snow-covered Edina, Minnesota. Along with Joey Henches, I'm Pete Wagner as we look forward to bringing on another great day of hockey. It's the PWC Championship game here of the Bob O'Connor Tournament. We'll face off at center ice. Egan will be wearing their white sweaters with green and blue trim, going against St. Louis Park in their black, orange, and white sweaters. Puck will be sent into the Egan zone as they're going to regroup with Hans Anderson back in behind the net. The forecheck ensues now for St. Louis Park as they look out front. Egan now will look to transition to the near side with Hayden Doan. Now to the slot area. Wildcats to center. Now it's going to be the Orioles of St. Louis Park to take over. They'll be played back in to their own zone. That by Chase Elkins. And now it'll be the Wildcats to regain possession as they play this one ahead for Doan. Back into the St. Louis Park zone it goes as it's going to be Stahl with it. Zach Stahl, the rangy defenseman, back up ice. Has plenty of room as he picks up some speed across the center red line. He is bothered on the play by Max Beckwith. Now it's going to be played back at center. A nice little turnover there. Here come the Orioles back across the line. The chance down low. Oh, that one off the side of that. Fooled everybody here on this side of the rink. Back up to the line it goes. That hits a pair of Wildcat skates on the way in. As now it's going to be the Orioles in possession with it. That's Liam Hansen. Up to the line. Smith with it now. His shot is blocked. Up high in the slot area. Back on the Wildcats. Anderson stopped in the neutral zone. Beckwith is there. And here come the Orioles back the other way across the line. They'll put on the brakes. That's Hansen with it to the slot area. Now it's on the stick of number 61, Theo King. The Orioles come back away with it. It's going to be Bates. He'll play that one ahead on the tape. That's Beckwith to the corner. Beckwith, shallow angle, chips that one through the goal mouth area. Now it's up to the line. Big wrist shot made there by Morin. In on goal. Nice stop there made by the St. Louis Park goaltender, Jacob Martinson. Morin plays this one rink wide. Now it's going to be Hoagland to come over to the right side. Plays this one back into the corner. They'll look to the slot area. That hits a pair of shins off the assistant captain, Landon Tasto. Now it's going to be played to the right circle. That one buzzed wide of the mark. Foot race to the near boards as it comes free. Back into the neutral zone. Morin has to regroup. So he plays that one back over to his partner, Hoagland, who gets it back to Morin. Sends this one in. That hit a St. Louis Park player, Allison Barrera. And back the other way it goes. Cut off at the line, and now they're going to work this one with Knutson. In on goal, steered off to the right by Breedy. Puck will be played back around. Pisa Barrera was there as she plays that one. Now to the line, that's held in by St. Louis Park's Patrick Meyer. In on goal, that's going to be held on to by Gideon Breedy. We're scoreless with 9:08 to go here in the first period. Face-off play to the near boards, controlled by Egan. That was guided in up by Quinn Hallett. Now the Wildcats outlet to the right wing side. Cut off in the neutral zone as they turn upside with Liam Hansen. Look out, they've got speed in across the line. Again from a shallow angle, that one caroms all the way to the near boards. Now it's going to be controlled across the line by Hansen. Nice save by Breedy, turns that one aside. Up ice they go, Davis. Now it's on the stick of Doan. Hayden Doan now carries this one to the left wing side. He better hurry, gets the line. He had a Hallett coming on him. Now it's Elkins with it. Elkins from the corner, hit the official with that one right off the hip. That one goes through the slot area. The carom off the boards onto a Wildcat stick. That mixes Beckwith. And they're going to play this one back up through center. Morin will chase this one back into his own zone, and icing will be the call with 8:08 to go. Here in the first period, thanks for joining us here at the EdinaHockeyAssociation.com. Pee Wee B2, Bantam C and Bantam B2 still left on the docket here. face off to the right of the St. Louis Park goaltender. From the high slot, ooh, that one snuck its way in on Martinson, who made the save. That was a tough one to see through traffic. Now back up at center. Haugland was there, as Haugland plays this in front of the bench area. And they're going to play this one back through. That one gets through everyone and back into the neutral zone. That's going to be played back up on the boards. King was there. That one gets away from Eoff. And they're going to play this one back on a stick. It's controlled and played out by Chase Elkins. And the neutral zone, Anderson's going to swing that one back in behind. His Stahl is going to come away with this one. They look to the high slot, shot and a save, a good one there. The big bid and the opportunity there by Jacob Vobel. Back at center, now it's going to be a foot race as Bolin gives chase on his man. The captain of the Orioles. They'll play this one back off the stick. That's off the Egan Wildcats in front of the bench area there. Battling on that puck is Redekop. Now the Orioles come away with this one. They try to get the puck ahead, but nice job there to defense that with Vobel. He'll carry this one back into the corner. Ooh, wanted to go high slot as that was turned aside. Stahl comes away with it off the glass. Foot race for that puck as it's going to go all the way into the Wildcat zone for an icing call. We'll bring this one back. Back at center ice now, it's on the stick of Morin, who's going to handle this one up in the high slot area. They find the right wing. That's cut off. Morin gets it back. Up the middle they go. Beckwith turns at the line. Here he goes, the right-hand shot, lets it go. That one up off the netting. Great look there. Take a look at this one on a replay. As you see the quick transition, up the middle they go. When you have it, you take it. And there they find him. Backs it in, nice skill there across the line. Gets away from the defense, loads it up, and buries that one up off the netting and out of play. Martinson will see the face-off to his left. There's a wrist shot. That's to the right side of the cage. That one misses the mark. Stahl with it now. Body check thrown there by Cook. That one's stopped, pushed over to the left wing side. And here they go, back up from the right wing. Bolin now in a foot race. To the near boards it goes. Anderson and Bolin jostle. So Anderson comes away with it on a fine play out of the zone. He's going to be angled and watched by Eoff. Oh, it hits the goaltender, Martinson, and the post. Egan is cinching in here in the latter stages of the first period with 4:52 to go in it. They'll look to play this one up the boards. They can't. And they continue to battle. Now it's pulled away by Chase Elkins. Elkins finds an open corner. Now for Egan, that's going to be on the stick of Redekop. They'll play this one to the slot area, turned aside. Now it's going to be Bolin out of the zone. He headmans, gets it back across the line. They're just onside. Bolin's shot misses the mark as he'll chase this one back in behind the net. Davis was there. And now the Wildcats to the line. Ooh, Sexton takes over in the neutral for Egan. 1-on-2 across the line. He'll be content to send that one in and complete the change as it's the Orioles looking to transition out of the zone. They have it now on the stick of Pisa Barrera as she plays that one to the far side. Slot area goes. A shot, that one misses the mark. wide of the net, but it's still hung on to by the goaltender, Gideon Breedy. You'll see this opportunity that brewed for the St. Louis Park Orioles. Shots on goal here in the first period are 4-4 for both of these hockey clubs. Up to the line it goes. That's stopped by the defense. 3:44 to go in the period. Haven't been a lot of whistles in this one. Back at center ice. It's going to be gathered in by Theo King. He plays this one rink wide. It's going to be Redekop with it. He shoots. That's stopped again by Mortensen. He hangs on. Or Martinson, rather. Jacob Martinson in goal. Take a look at this one in real time for you here. Came out and squared up to the shooter quite nicely. Didn't give him much to shoot at. He hangs on. And the face-off will be to the right of the St. Louis Park goal. Off the boards it goes. 3:23 to go. Bolin with it across the line. And a tripping penalty coming up as Bolin was chopped down. You'll see this as he works his way across the line. And then he'll take it outside there as he gets through a pair of legs, and stick got in and down he goes. Face-off one and played out of the zone by the Wildcats. Bumped off the boards by Elkins. And it'll be controlled by Egan once again. Nice play to get it station to station as they work that one through the neutral zone. There's a wrist shot in on goal, and it's going to be held onto and hung onto with 2:50 exactly remaining here in the period. Head coach of the Egan Wildcats is Jim Sexton. He's assisted by Dennis Hoagland. The head coach for St. Louis Park is Jesse Knutson. TJ Halfin. Good to see he's given back to the community. Good young guy. Ron Smith and Tom Tasto are your assistants as well. Sexton plays that away. Bumped off the board. Sexton comes over. Now 1:15 to go on the man advantage and 2:27 on the clock. Up to the right wing, it's Knutson. Bolin was there. Up to the line, Cook. Nope, leaves over to the right wing side. Nice look there. Shot, blocker, pad, save, and turned away. Now Cook again. Loads it up. Scores! Wires it in from the left point, and it's 1-0 Egan. You'll see the puck right here from the corner as it works its way up to Cook. He has some room, and he just walks and lets a wrist shot go. That looks like that went in off a Oriole player. Changed direction and handcuffed the goaltender. And it's 1-0 now Egan. Late here in the first period as they have the power play marker. 2 minutes remain in the first session. Back in behind the net they go with it. In control for the Orioles was Elkins. Now Stahl's going to take over. Stahl looked to play this one to the left wing side, but that was cut off, and now it's the Orioles back out of the zone. Across the line, that one sent into the corner. Nice feed to the near side. Sent in, Vobel is there at the line. It's played in by Hallett. That nearly found its way through, but it's going to be Hayden Davis to take over. Now to the right wing side they go, and they find their man in the move, and Vobel. He'll work it across the line, 1-on-4, gets away from Elkins, who gets enough to stop him, though, and gets possession. Off the boards, it's Anderson. Plays that one rink wide. They gain center and send this one back in behind the net. From the left circle, it's played back down into the corner. 52 to go in the period. From the left circle, Stopped there by the defense in front. There's a save. Puck's loose, still loose. It's still loose. Look at that. There's just sticks everywhere. Finally in on goal. And that's covered up and held on to by the goaltender, Jacob Martinson. .34 to go in the period. Orioles pick that one up, and they look for Bolin off the right wing side. And now it's the Wildcats who find Morin. Beckwith on the slot area. That's off a pair of skates. Tasto was there. 10 seconds in the period. Morin's going to come over. He's going to gather it in. With 6 seconds to go, he's going to be content to just play it in. And that's going to do it for the first period. And ladies and gentlemen, we are in a hockey game here. It's 1-0 in favor of Egan as they strike late in the period off a goal from the blue line on the power play from Evan Cook. Pretty chilly in the rink here today. It's kind of rare. Fans are up on their feet here for the Egan Wildcats. You can hear them. Orioles work the offensive zone, looking to respond. They're outshot 10-4 in the first period. Had a nice start to it. And then it was the Wildcats that found their game in the latter stages of the period and ended up scoring on that power play. They'll see if they continue that here. If the Orioles can get back in front, they score! Oh, they continue the roll there as that one came in off the end boards and trickled in back behind Martinson for the 2-0 Wildcat lead. I'm not sure who's going to get credit for that. Cut off at the line by Bolin as he's going to play this one into the corner. Dylan Hoagland chases. Looks to come up with the play. We'll send a pass through to the left wing side. On the move for Egan, it's going to be Beckwith in on goal. Beckwith holds and shoots. Scores! Oh, Beckwith blasts up the ice, and he holds on to it and beats the goaltender for the 3-0 lead. It's been a nice surge here by the Egan Wildcats. So 3-0 now your score. Across the line they go. They look to the slot area as that's going to be a penalty coming up. That'll be on Egan's number 89, Hayden Davis. I think they got a body check on that one. Let's take another look at this one on the replay as the Orioles had something brewing here off the rush. Oh, he's got a hook. Face-off control by the Orioles up to the line. Kicked away. Poked over to the near boards. Now it's going to be played in by Smith. They'll look up ice with it. Nice job to possess as Hoagland, his team shorthanded. We're now 2 minutes into the first period, or second period rather. As they'll look back up ice with it. They tried to spring their man through the neutral, and it's going to be picked up and sent in by Hoagland. Back in behind the net it goes. Smith is there. Outlets to the near side. As they try to find the zone, but the PK is very strong here for the Wildcats, as that was Anderson to make the play in deep. Now King looks to this slot area. That one just fails to click. And now the Orioles will possess back up to the line. Wrist shot. There's a chance, a shot that's blocked. They'll play this one ahead. Cook offside at the line. Now to the left wing side, it's going to be Redekop with it. Pulls up the brakes, his shot hits someone on the way in to the line. Cook holds, lets a shot go. That hits another Egan player on the way in. Everybody's getting beamed here. Cook will walk and load it up. Ooh, that one found its way through as the Orioles try to make the play with Stahl. To the line, but not out. This is 5-on-5. That was all penalty killing time. Now Cook goes to the bench. Stahl with it. Stahl stays on it. Back in behind the net and watched by Hoagland. Runs over his man. The Egan fans want a penalty. They're not going to get it. Now it's going to be on the Orioles stick of Patrick Meyer. To the line it goes. Over is Elkins. Bounding puck. Elkins again turns and plays this one into the zone. Now it's going to be Morin. Kicked through, and offside is the call. 7:53 to go in the second period. Now the Orioles will try to possess this one through the neutral zone. They get stopped on the play. And now here they come across line. King, that one misses the mark as they nearly had Max Beckwith down low. Beckwith, low slot area. That hits a player on the way through. There's another chance that fails to click. And they'll look to play this one up to the line. Davis was there. And that one is sent back through center. Here they go with it across the line, inside out. Oh, and that one is ripped just wide of the mark. That was Liam Hansen with the opportunity there. And they'll work this one back out of the zone. Across the line. And it's going to be gathered in by Egan. Redekop is there. Across the line as he leaves over. That to Volbel. And they'll look back up through the neutral zone. This will work it all the way back into Egan territory. I'll look back up ice. Leave that along. Ooh, that's cut off at the line. Hansen is there. Blocker pad save. Down goes a player. And that's held in across the line. Egan's Sexton has it. Now it's going to be handled across the line. Oh, nice play there. On that play was Pisa Barrera. And then that one's going to deflect wide of the mark. 5:20 to go in the period. Back up ice they go. Volbel is there. Plays that one in as the Orioles stall, comes away with it. Here comes Cook for Egan. He'll play that one back in behind the net. Now to pick up the carry him off the boards is Sexton. Orioles come back away with it. And they'll try to play this one through to the neutral zone and do. Hoagland will try to regroup as he's bothered on the play. It's sent up ice. Hansen was there for St. Louis Park. Instead, it's going to be played from the left wing to Moore, and he plays that one ahead for Sexton in on goal. That's handled by the goaltender, Jacob Martinson. Off a stick. Puck will roll its way into the neutral zone. And King will have it. King cuts to the forehand, loads it up, shot on goal, and that one's handled. Controlled now by the Orioles. There's a wrist shot that is turned aside. And they'll play it to the near boards as that one is behind Patrick Meyer. Now it's going to be Beckwith with it across the line. Beckwith cuts to the forehand, loads it up, shoots, nice save. Good one there by Martinson in front, shoot, oh, and Martinson makes a save up over the goal it goes. They look in front. Base hit, but that one was stopped up the middle for an infield hit. It didn't go all the way in, and icing will be your call. Oh, there's a puck that nearly found its way in. Now Davis is there with it. Played back into the corner. Stahl. And here they go, back up ice. They'll reach back. Playing that one in for the Orioles was Ottos. Now it's going to be picked up by the left side. Hoagland goes up over the bench and clips the coach. 2:39 to go in the second period. Nice feed over to the left wing side for Sexton. Oh, there's a chance. They thought they had it. Loaded up the wrister from the point that hit Knutson on the way in. Now Bolin comes away with it. Here's Bolin with it off the boards to center. That's quickly gathered in by the defense of Josh Morin, and that one's offside. Bounded in on goal. So we'll reset back into the Egan zone with $1:50 to go here in the second period. In on goal, look out. Breedy had to be on that one. Shots on goal are mounting. 23-8 the tally right now in favor of the Egan Wildcats, as they have taken pretty solid control of this contest. No ice on the play. There's a blocker pad save as it's turned aside. And the wrister, that one blocked. Anderson watches as the Orioles bust up ice with Hansen. Over the glass it goes. Now it's going to be on the stick of the Wildcats. Bates plays it to center ice. Ooh, nearly chopped through the legs there by Beckwith, and offside at the line. Right on the line there is your official. Good call. Face-off controlled by the Orioles. Bolin is there. Muscles it across the line. It's stopped. Now it's the O's once again. Poked off the stick of Eoff. Into the neutral zone it goes. That one gets away from the Egan stick of Redicott. And wide of the mark it goes. Back in behind now for Egan. That's Josh Morin. 36 to go in the period. At the line, nope, just offside. Orioles fans are thinking differently. Chance in front. That one just misses the mark. 19 to go in the period. Wildcats play to the right wing as they outlet out of the zone with Redicott. Finds his man King on the move with 10 seconds across the line. King angles in, holds it. Oh, a shot and a save. Another save. Two big ones there by Martinson to shut the door. Up and out of play with 1.3. And that does it for the second period. We prepare to move on to the third. Egan has opened their lead now to 3-0. Puck will be played back up to the line as we start period number 3 here from Braemar Arena. The PWC Championship game underway. Now they'll play this one back into the corner. And out of the zone they go. Here come the Wildcats in transition. Nifty play across the line. There's a quick wrister that misses the mark. And they'll try to play this one in. And that one is handled by the goaltender. Back in across the line. They'll put on the brakes. The Orioles in offensive pursuit. It's cut down by Morin for the Wildcats as he works his way deep into the corner. He's turned away, and now it's going to be turned back up ice by the Orioles. Across the line they go with Hansen back in behind the net. Picked up now by Egan. It's Beckwith with it. He's cut down, played ahead. Now on the stick of King, and they'll continue to fight their way through traffic. Nice job there by Beckwith. He's going to try and cut his way to the slot area. Couldn't quite get there as he was stopped on the nifty play by Eoff. That one gets away from the Orioles' stick of Elkins, who was up in the air there. Couldn't swat it down. Is coming in with some heat. Now they're going to turn this one back the other way. It's Ottos with it. That one misses the mark. And back into the corner it goes. Orioles now with a bit of a push here as they're having some offensive zone time. We saw a 3-0 lead in the Squirt A championship game dissipate into an overtime game and eventually be solved in a shootout. Penalty coming up in front. Down on the play went Davis. And now off to go the Wildcats as the goaltender heads to the bench. And the Orioles will make possession there, and interference will be the call. Face-off was played between Pisa Barrera and King by the Wildcats into the St. Louis Park zone. They have the power play looking to take the 4-0 lead. Back up ice they go. 2 players back as they send a shot in on goal. Nice stick save made by Breedy on the shorthanded bid by the Orioles. Over to the line they come with Tasto. He'll play this one down the rail, and now it's on a Wildcat stick as they'll look this one back up ice. To the near side it goes. It's going to be Sexton from the corner. Try to slide that one through. They score! Oh, it looked like the goaltender thought he had it. That's what happens when you stay with the puck. They did just that, and they got it right through that 5-hole. Timeout taken now by St. Louis Park. One more goal and this turns into a runner, so they're going to want to keep that from happening for starters. All right, here we go. After the 4-0 lead, the timeout, and the teams talk things over. It'll be the Wildcats back across the line with Bates. Plays this one back in behind the net. He'll forecheck. Gets a stick in on his player as they look to play this one in on goal, and that's going to be stopped and hung on to. Got a pair of Edina teams going at it in the PWB 2 final. Wrist shot in on goal. That's spun aside. They'll play this around the boards. There's a shot that's blocked. Sent right back down the boards. And behind the net it goes. It's going to be Tasto that's there. Played over to the near side. Quick wrist shot that was taken by Anderson on its way in. Now back up ice. Down goes a Oriole player. Nice job to hang on to that one by King. Sent right back in behind the net. Now it's the Orioles from the corner. They'll have to deal with a forecheck there as the puck's hammered off the boards. Morin is there. And they'll get their change complete to the Orioles. Bumped off the boards on the near side. Yoff plays that one through. Now Doan is there for the Wildcats. At the line, Smith is going to hang on to that, play that one into the slot area. Egan now will transition. Oh, nope, not quite so fast. He'll play to the near wing, and it's going to be Smith to take back over. Sends it through. Held on to momentarily there for the Orioles. That was Hansen. Now it's the Wildcats off the right wing. The wrister in on goal. Nice save made there by Martinson. The 31st shot of the game for Egan. Martinson's been busy. Anderson to the slot. That's blocked on the way out. Now Anderson will slide down from the point. Keeps the stick on it and guides it back into the corner as he stayed with it. They're going to walk the line to it. Scores! Oh, and a goal by Evan Cook. Berries for the 5-0 lead. Boy, it's been a nice finish here for the Egan Wildcats as they've come up with some big goals here in this second and third period. First period was really a battle as they went back and forth. They'll try to work this one through, and that one's going to be turned aside. From the top of the circle it goes. Now they're going to load this one up, send a shot through. That one misses the mark. For Egan, it was a 2-0 win over Edina White, and then a 4-3 win over Chaskatchan in the semifinals. And here they are now, leading 5-0 with running time in the third period. 5-goal differential. Third period only is when that occurs. For St. Louis Park, it was a 5-4 win over Osseo Maple Grove, then a 4-3 win over Eastview, and here they are now trailing to Egan late in the third period. We'll change the units right now. Face-off win by the Wildcats. Up into the center ice area it goes as they're going to control and turn that with Morin. That one gets underneath the stick into the corner. Hansen was there. This is off the side of the net. And down the boards it goes. That's held in. And to center ice, it's going to be back out of the zone. Bolin lets that one, that wasn't Bolin, rather that was Hansen, rather that lets that one go. gets it back. That's knocked away from him. And offside at the line. Now Sexton plays this one through the legs. And back in his own zone goes the St. Louis Park defenseman Landon Tasto. Nice job, puts on the brakes, goes to the left wing side. And he'll get it back. Off the boards to center, underneath the stick of Davis. Davis puts the body on his man. They'll maintain the line, do the Orioles. Over to the far wing. Elkins down the rail. And that one gets away from the stick of Anderson, who comes up with it as he gathers it in. Anderson finds his man in the neutral in the middle, and it's going to be King to play this one in. Sexton, oh, nice job to play it down. There's a shot that's blocked on the play, on its way through by Evan Cook. There's another puck that's pushed down the rail by Hayden Davis. In front it goes. Orioles gather in. 3:30 left. Down goes a player. And now they're going to control over on the far side with Elkins. Here's a chance now. Eoff goes to the net. There's a save made by Gideon Breedy to the right wing. That's off the stick of Bates. Plays it through a pair of skates there. That's a nice job to recuperate and recover for Stahl. Back up ice they go with it across the line. Wildcats outlet to the right wing side. There's a shot, save, held on to, and a penalty there, I'm sure. So the clock will continue to click. Back up to the line it goes. Now Egan's Haugland plays that one down the line. Again, back in behind the net it goes. Pisa Barrera. Now it's going to be up to the line. Morin, redirect. Nice job there. Good save all the way around. Good redirect there by Beckwith. And an equally solid save made by the Orioles, Jacob Martinson. Clock continues to roll now under 2 minutes with 1:56 to go. Egan is going to roll on and pick up the championship game. Stahl reaches for it. Hangs on to it. Now he's going to find a man up in the neutral zone. He's going to keep going. He's got some ice. Look out, there's some back pressure coming his way. There it is. And it's going to be sent back up on the rush by Theo King. He goes down on the play. Puck rolls back over to the far boards. They ran into each other. And off the ice goes the Egan Wildcat player. I think the receiving end of that was Hayden Doan that ran into Pisa Barrera. Nice job in on goal. Nice save as that one's turned aside. Breedy looking to preserve the shutout. Played off a pair of skates. Cut off by the Orioles to the line. Bolin will have to regroup in the neutral zone as he waits for one more player to step up on side. Good strength there. Makes a move across the line. Tries to fish it through. Now he loads it up. Shoots. That one's blocked. Rebound. Oh, and they just missed the mark there. 20 to go in the period. Full strength now is St. Louis Park. Now it's going to be played up the ice off the stick of King. Look out offside at the line. And that's going to pretty much do it for the period as they'll have to chase the puck down. And there you have it, folks. The Egan Wildcats are going to be winners by a score of 5-0. They're the champions of the 2019 Bob O'Connor tournament at the PWC level. Coming up next, we're going to have the Pee Wee B2 game for you right here at the Edina Hockey Association.com.